Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing good. So today I thought I'll come back with a little bit more finance talk, a bit more money talk, and I thought I'd get a little bit more controversial just because it's not something that I tend to do, but I thought this is such an interesting topic that a lot of people do discuss, and there are a lot of varying opinions on this subject matter. Right, so before I start getting into all the detail, I'm sure you all want to know what my opinion is on this topic, whether I agree or whether I disagree. Now, to be honest, I'm a lot more swayed to the side that says yes, money can buy you happiness, and the reason I say this is because money gives you options, okay? Money also provides you resources to be able to achieve happiness. And why do I say this? This is because we all know that financial burden is a big area that causes people a lot of, stress, unhappiness, and, basically misery. And so if you have money which can lift this sort of financial burden from you, you're genuinely going to be a lot happier, are you not? Just think about it like this. How do you feel when you get a new job that pays you higher, or a salary increase, or even a bonus? You're happy, right? And why are you happy? Because you feel like you've got more resources to be able to do more things that you want, okay? You have more money coming in. And therefore, this is why I agree that money can buy you happiness to a good degree. So now that I've briefly covered why it is that I side with those that say that money can buy you happiness, I'm just going to briefly go into some of the reasons why a lot of people do disagree with this statement and say that money cannot buy you happiness. And to be honest, I do also agree with their reasoning too, okay? So let's get into it. The reason why people say that money cannot buy you happiness is because firstly, let's say, you're a rich person or you're a millionaire even, yeah? But you don't have family or friends or loved ones that you can share that money with. How can you honestly and truly be happy? I know I personally wouldn't, and I don't think many people could be able to be happy to enjoy something without somebody else being there to do it with them. So for example, I know some people do like to solo travel, but again, when you solo travel, do you not go out there, mingle with people, enjoy experiences with them? Yeah, you do, right? So in the same way, if you've got a whole load of money but nobody to share that with, nobody to share experiences with, I don't think having all that money is going to make much of a difference to your life or make you any happier. Secondly, let's say again, you're a millionaire, you're rich, but you don't have a heart to help others or humanity, or you're just, generally selfish, okay? How are you going to be able to enjoy the money? How are you going to be happy? If you have all this money and it only revolves around doing things to please yourself, or maybe, buying yourself, more houses, more cars, buying luxury items and just doing things for yourself, again, how are you genuinely going to be happy? Because again, you're not sharing this money with anybody else. You've got needs around you. Maybe you're seeing there's somebody that's struggling out there, they're not able to eat. You're seeing homeless people. Maybe you've got family members that are slightly struggling and they need some money, or maybe you even got people in your wider community. So maybe in your church, if you have a church, or could be your workplace, you might know somebody that's going through some financial difficulty and maybe they can't pay their bills, and they've got a family and young kids, and you see all these needs but you are unwilling to help. Honestly, all that money that you have, I don't think is going to bring you any more happiness or joy because you're not doing the right things with it. Obviously, some people may disagree, but I definitely feel like if you have a lot of money and you're not doing anything to better humanity and help others, then you're not going to feel so great about yourself. Thirdly, if you're somebody that has loads of money but you're overworked and you're constantly working 24/7, how are you going to have time to be able to enjoy the money? It's not going to bring you any more happiness, really. Yes, your bills may be paid, you may not have any financial, burdens, but at the end of the day, you're not really truly getting to experience that money, have the experiences that you might have, being somebody that's a lot more well off, and just basically being able to, do things that you want to do because you're constantly working. So those are three reasons why a lot of people disagree with the statement and say that money cannot buy you happiness, because when you look at elements like that, I definitely agree, money cannot buy you happiness if you're somebody that is stuck in any one of those situations. However, that being said, that does not mean that my opinion has been swayed on this topic, okay? I definitely still do believe that money can afford you certain luxuries and a certain lifestyle which will increase your happiness. Right, so first of all, money has the ability to reduce your financial burdens, okay? And as I said earlier in this video, financial burdens are a big cause of people's unhappiness and stress in life. And so if you're able to reduce financial burdens, you find that a lot of people are genuinely a lot more happier and content and basically stress-free, because they're not having to run around like headless chickens, looking for ways to, pay bills that they have coming up, or pay a mortgage, or pay medical bills if you're in a country that does not cover that aspect for you. Secondly, having money will allow you to provide a good standard of living for your family and loved ones, okay? So again, if you've got money, you don't have to worry that maybe your children or your spouse won't be able to eat because, you're not making enough money. Or for example, you won't have to worry about the fact that maybe, your children are going to university soon and you don't have enough money to be able to support them in their education, okay? Having money alleviates all of these worries and burdens. Number 3, having money means that you're able to help others out and bless people, okay? You can make a financial impact on people's lives. So let's say you're not somebody that's particularly struggling yourself, but I'm sure you can point to a few others that may need some financial help. Having money means that you can help people financially and really bless their lives, okay? Wouldn't you want to be able to do that? Number 4, having money means that you can personally have a better quality of life also, okay? So you can have more experiences, you know, go on holidays, nice, luxurious, fancy holidays if you want, you know, buy maybe that car that you've wanted, you know, buy that bigger house that you've wanted. It could be anything. If you feel that there are certain things that you feel could increase your quality of life just by being able to purchase them, having money affords you this luxury. Sorry guys, so somehow I managed to skip this point when I was recording this video, but essentially the 5th point is basically being able to achieve certain goals. So these are more like business and investment based goals. So for example, if you don't have enough capital, you may not be able to invest in that business idea that you want to kick off, or invest in maybe stocks and shares, or, you know, property, if these are also things that you wanted to do. And point number 6 is something that I actually overheard somebody else saying, and so are not my own words, but I definitely do agree. And that is the fact that money has the ability to exaggerate your state of mind. So that is, if you're somebody that's already, you know, quite happy or positive, having money is only going to exaggerate that, and therefore you're going to be a lot more happy, a lot more positive about your future, okay? Again, that is a great feeling, and that is something money can do for you, obviously, if you know how to use it wisely and use it to, you know, your benefit and to the gain of others around you. So I'll even just elaborate a little bit more on this point, okay? So let's say, again, you're already a positive person, you have good plans of things that you want to do to better your life and be able to, you know, help, you know, people in general. Without having money, you may have not been able to implement some of those things. However, if you do come across some money, you'll find that you can start implementing some of those plans and making them a reality. So guys, those are my thoughts on this topic, and in conclusion, I'm not saying that you need to be rich to be happy or enjoy your life, okay? Happiness is relative. Happiness to you might just look like, you know, having family around you, having friends around you, having your loved ones with you, okay? That may be happiness to you. But on the other hand, what I am saying is that money does afford you, you know, resources to be able to go out there, you know, and do certain things, be better with your life, okay? And also, as mentioned, money has the ability to reduce financial burdens. And let's be honest, financial burdens are a big reason why a lot of people are stressed out and unhappy. And so just by that principle and idea alone, I'm sure you can see how important money is and actually how much of a good impact it can have on your happiness. So guys, what do you think? Were you surprised by my opinion? Did you think I was going to say otherwise? Let me know. I'd really like to hear your opinions on this topic and keep this conversation going. So anyway, thank you for watching as always, and I'll catch you next week. Bye.